Guys, we have an urgent breaking news coming out. President Donald Trump to make an announcement at 3 p.m. Eastern Time today. All right, we're going to see what's going on here, guys. And I just pulled up this information here. Do me a favor, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Mysterious trader moves millions ahead of Trump's 3 p.m. Eastern Time announcement. A crypto trader deposited millions of dollars to hyper liquid ahead of Trump's announcement today. All right, so we're going to see what's going on here, guys. Before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters, a prayer request, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, guys, hit that like button. Make sure you share the video. Those on TikTok, make sure you follow me on YouTube, Grand Supreme News, The Real GS News, and Prepper Watch News. Make sure you follow me on YouTube. I am posting videos in multiple channels also on YouTube. Mysterious crypto trader has deposited millions of dollars ahead of President Donald Trump's announcement scheduled for today, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, October 23rd, 2025. The White House didn't mention what the president would talk about. However, President Donald Trump has lately talked a lot about tensions with China and Russia. Remember that his outburst against China over tariffs on October 10 led to a crypto crash that wiped out more than $19 billion in a day. Don't forget about gold and silver. They're going down too. Notably, one crypto whale had opened short positions in Bitcoin and Ethereum, ETH, minutes before Trump's announcement. As reported earlier, they netted $160 million by liquidating them once the market crashed. Now, it seems there is another mysterious crypto trader who is looking to make a similar move ahead of Trump's announcement today. Prepare for like the crash of 29. I do believe there's going to be a repeat of crash of 29, possibly heading towards World War III. As per the on-chain analytics platform, On-Chain Lens, a crypto whale deposited $3 million in USDC to the popular decentralized crypto exchange Hyperliquid on October 23rd. Next, the whale opened a short position with a 40-time leverage on 291.81 BTC worth $31.9 million. It's crazy how a lot of these powerful people know how to, get these money and stuff. Meanwhile, the poor gets poorer. But again, they have received their reward. They have received their rewards. All right. But those who do good things and believe in Christ and help many, your reward will be given to you in heaven. It says here, point to note, President Donald Trump will make an announcement from the White House at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Does the whale know something? Earlier, the whale shorted Bitcoin twice to net $3.6 million and has made $8.6 million in total, added On-Chain Lens. Now, I'm not saying, Trump is going to mention, Bitcoin, stuff like that. There's a possibility he might mention about the Gov shutdown. He might mention something like an emergency, giving people EBT. I do have a lot of videos about these EBT, Gov shutdown. Make sure you follow me on Grand Supreme News and the Real GS News. So a whale deposited $3 million. So we already know this. We're going to skip it. Once again, President Donald Trump will make an announcement from the White House at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Truly apologize, guys. It seems like I'm catching some kind of cold here. The total crypto market cap stood at $3.68 trillion at the time of writing. Bitcoin was up more than 1%. In a day, it was trading at 109,284. Skip all that. On the other hand, was nearly flat. It was trading at 3,844. Among the top cryptocurrencies, Solana stood out as the top gainer. It gained more than 3% in the last 24 hours. It was trading at $191.18 dollars. I believe that's what it is, the currency. Excuse me, guys. The sixth largest cryptocurrency in terms of market cap, Solana is among the leading blockchains. The network's builders and investors are expected to come together at the Solana. Now, I think someone mentioned something about, I think it was Tucker Carlson. He said something about Bitcoin, that it's not good to get them. And look, here's the thing, guys. I was never into this Bitcoin stuff. I really don't care about Bitcoin. Again, you know, people go for Bitcoin because it's money. That's what it is. It's money. Christopher Green, from Pastor Christopher Green to Sergeant Christopher Green to AMTV Christopher Green. I mean, again, the man just go nuts over Bitcoin. And he always bringing God's name. God bless you. Jesus love you. Bitcoin forever. It just, you know, it just, you know, the things people do for money. That's when the verse comes in. You cannot serve two masters. You cannot serve two masters. You cannot serve God or gold. Again, look, you can have gold, you can have currency, but you cannot make it your number one priority. You cannot make it your God, all right? You cannot make it your love. People love money. People do anything for money. You basically made it a God. So, again, that's what that verse means. You cannot serve two gods. People love money, and that's their God. And that could be very, well, it's dangerous. Again, that's spiritually, you know, you're not on the right path. The sixth largest cryptocurrency in terms of market cap, Solana, is among the leading blockchains. The network's builders and investors are expected to come together at the Solana breakpoint in Abu Dhabi in a few weeks, when they will explore key strategic and operational concerns at the annual Developer and Ecosystem Conference. All right, so that's where we at right now, guys. That is where we at. So this an emergency, not an emergency, but it's the president to make an announcement today. People need to kind of start waking up. Turn on your notification bell. I don't know what Trump is going to say today. Trump to make a huge announcement today at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Insider confirms is related to new tariff on China. Ooh. All right, so expect market volatility. So, again, just be ready. Someone posted this here. Trump says he'll make a deal with China. Trade deal, tariffs canceled. I don't know. We're going to see sooner or later, guys. We're going to see this 3 p.m. announcement by U.S. Commander-in-Chief. But like I said, this could be anything. This, again, it could be, you know, the Gov shutdown. Because yesterday, what happened yesterday was you have Chuck Schumer and some of the Democrats and stuff. They would have ended the Gov shutdown last night. They would have ended the Gov shutdown. Chuck Schumer, he killed it. Chuck Schumer said, nope, the Gov shutdown will continue. They would have lifted the Gov shutdown last night. The Democrats said no. It remains closed. Now, to everybody out there that keeps saying that this is Donald's fault, it's Donald's fault, it's Donald's fault, it's Donald's fault. Nope. Chuck Schumer yesterday, he kept it locked. Again, let me just pull up this information here. Chucky kept the lock. Breaking. Democrat vote to keep the gov shut down for the 12th time. You can't blame Donald. You can't blame Donald. You can't blame Donald now. It wasn't Donald's fault. Breaking news from Fox. Schumer blocks the 12th GOP bid to reopen the gov. The shutdown continues after Schumer, and also you had others. Senate Democrat, they blocked the GOP 12th attempt to reopen the gov. Will Donald speak about this? Well, 3 p.m. Stay tuned. But you can't blame Donald for the gov shutdown. Thank you so much for watching, guys. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.